Welcome to the Etihad Stadium, Manchester City against Arsenal. What an incredible game this is. The two top teams in the last two seasons, title favourites for this season squaring off. Some interesting team news ahead of this one.
Nor do many ever really crack Pep. He has beaten Arsenal more than anybody else. Ederson, of course, is his goalkeeper, which actually wasn't the case when the Gunners were here in March. Kyle Walker has been lightly raced so far this season, but having sat out the Champions League game on Wednesday, he returns for his 200th City game in the Premier League. Rodri, rested, repaired, up to speed against Inter, makes his first Premier League start of the season. No Kevin De Bruyne, so Ilkay Gundogan steps up. Jeremy Doku preferred also to Jack Grealish. And for Erling Haaland, a 100th City start in pursuit of a 100th City goal. Phil Foden waits patiently on the City bench, where Rico Lewis is also seated for the first time this season. For Mikel Arteta, the final assignment of this demanding week on the road, throughout which David Raya has excelled, that double save in Bergamo means he's still conceded just once this campaign. Ben White's unexpected omission means Jurrien Timber is likely to switch sides, accommodating a full Premier League debut on the left for Riccardo Calafiori. Declan Rice returns from his domestic suspension. Thomas Partey plays his 100th game in the Premier League. Jorginho gives way. Leandro Trossard returns to the 11. So the front four looks the same as at Spurs last Sunday. Saka and Martinelli on either flank. Trossard and Kai Havertz more or less in partnership. Which leaves on the bench two four-time City champions in Gabriel Jesus and Raheem Sterling. Gary, Jamie, you're in.
Blow your whistle!
Ben White is out for Arsenal. Timber starts on the right, Calafiori's in. On the left, Martinelli, Trossard, Havertz start, which is a bit of a surprise, with Jorginho not starting the midfield for Arsenal. But the plan is very clear for Arsenal today. Draw be a good result, come here, sit deep, try and hit City on the counter. Bukayo Saka around and Martinelli too. They have some tools to do that. For Man City, some real surprise I think in the attacking areas. Obviously Foden just getting up to speed, he's on the bench. De Bruyne misses this sort of injury. So Doku and Cedinho. Big games for them today to kind of stake their claims out wide for these huge moments in Man City season. But Pep Guardiola is talking it down. He's saying this is not important in the tail of the season so far. Mikel Arteta is saying the opposite. He said this is what we need to prove. We've made that step up. We've been preparing this all pre-season for this game. So massive opportunity here for Arsenal or Man City to make a statement early in the season. Obviously City's incredible unbeaten run at home and all competition. 47 games they are unbeaten here at the Etihad. For Arsenal, they're 10 games unbeaten in the Premier League, haven't won here at City in their last 9 attempts. Did get a draw here last time, so that gives them a platform, a blueprint to build on. Let's see what's going to happen. The neutrals everywhere, probably hoping that City score early, so Arsenal have to come out of the shell and have a go. It's going to be really exciting. The rain is just drizzling down here in Manchester. It's a lovely grey day. Look at the stadium. Got the red fans, Arsenal in the corner, the red corner there with all their red shirts on. Everywhere else is blue. Massive clash between title favourites early in the season. Head over to Pro Soccer Talk on NBCSports.com. They'll be coming from here on site in Manchester. Cannot wait for this one. And hello to everyone watching in Lincoln Park in Chicago. Incredible scenes there for the Fan Fest. Let's hope for an amazing game. Half time here at the Etihad Stadium. Manchester City 1, Arsenal 2. Absolutely chaotic first 45 minutes. Haaland gave City the early lead, perfect start for them. They're all over Arsenal, but then that wonderful goal from Riccardo Calafiori made it 1-1. And there's some controversy around that goal as well. Obviously, Kyle Walker got called over to talk to the referee, couldn't get back in position in time. Arsenal took the free kick over the top of his head, and then they scored from it. And then Gabriel headed home his second chance, identical to the first one that he somehow headed over, but a great corner from Saka to the back post. And City somehow left Gabriel unmarked again for a second time, and he didn't make any mistakes and buried that one. So that's 2-1 to Arsenal. They're well on top. City really struggling. Of course, that all came after the big momentum shift when Rodri went down with injury. Serious looking knee injury had to come off. So all that happened when it was 1-0 to City. Calafiore scored and Gabriel headed home. So Arsenal were 2-1 up, but right on half-time is another momentum shift because Trossard is his second yellow card of the game, and it looked like it wasn't initially for his foul on Bernardo Silva where he passed into the back of him, but he booted the ball away up the pitch, and that's when Mike Oliver seemed to go, you know what, I have to book you, I have to give a second yellow card for that, and pulled the second yellow card out, and Arsenal down to 10 men for the entire second half here at the Etihad. So just about catching my breath from that one. Everyone in Chicago is having a great time. It's raining here. I know it's raining in Chicago as well, so there's some symmetry between Manchester and Chicago. But what a second half we have coming up here in Manchester. It's Man City 1, Arsenal 2, City are up a man. Let's see if they can come roaring back in this huge game between these title rivals. But head over to Pro Soccer Talk on NBCSports.com. What a second half we have coming up here at the Etihad. My goodness.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا بكم مشاهدينا الكرام. في فيديو النهاردة أنا جاي أقول لك على موعد مباراة برشلونة وفياريال في الجولة السادسة من لا ليجا لموسم 2024-2025 على ملعب المباراة، ملعب لا سيراميكا، ملعب فياريال هيستضيف فريق برشلونة في الجولة السادسة. برشلونة اللي لعب 5 جولات ب15 نقطة، برشلونة العائد بهزيمة من دوري الأبطال أمام فريق موناكو. طيب متى موعد هذه المباراة؟ مباراة برشلونة فياريال وبرشلونة في الجولة السادسة هتتلعب يوم الأحد الموافق 22 سبتمبر 2024 في تمام الساعة 7:30 بتوقيت القاهرة. تمام؟ المباراة طبعا زي ما احنا عارفين هتتذاع على قناة بين سبورت. برشلونة اللي أول الدوري ب 15 نقطة، 5 مباريات ب5 فوز، سجل 17 جون، دخل فيه 4 تجوال. طيب فياريال وبيحتل المركز الاول زي ما احنا عارفين، فياريال بيحتل المركز الخامس، 5 مباريات، 3 فوز، 2 تعادل، ما خسرش لحد دلوقتي ب 11 نقطة، يعني هتبقى مباراة قوية جدا 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 بين الفرقتين. طيب اتوقع بتشكيلة برشلونة هانز فليك هيعمل شوية تغييرات. اتوقع هانز فليك اللي هيلعب بطريقة 4-2-3-1. شتيجن اللي ضيع برشلونة بقاله كتير في غير مستواه في النازل. طبعا كوندي في باك يمين ومارتن باك، كوندي باك شمال، كوندي باك يمين، مارتن باك شمال، ومارتينيز وجومفينيز في 2 مساكين. قدامهم هتلاقي رودري اللي هو توري وجراسيا مكان اولمو، وقدامهم بدري ويمان في اليمين ورافينيا في الشمال، وفي الهجوم ليفاندوسكي. مفيش تغييرات كتير غير داني اولمو اللي اتعرض للاصابه. وده كان فيديو النهارده، شكرا لكم على مشاهده الفيديو.